Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. So this video will be on my March review slash demo of what I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag. This month's glam bag looks like this. Blush pink tone with like black cutouts, and also I got the card that tells us, you know, basically the theme. It says you are beautiful, and then in brackets pass it on, and then on the back it says pretty is as pretty does. Share this card with someone who could use a little love. In this video I use 4 of the 5 products I got. One of the products I got was a hair product, and as you guys can see, I'm not in any position to try out any hair products. This one is by Curl Keeper. It's a leave-in conditioner. It softens rough dry hair. I'm planning to use it when I take this out in the next week. So yeah, so that was the only thing I didn't use in this video. So if you want to see how I use these products to create this look, just keep on watching. As you guys see, I've already have my brows on. They're not really cooperating today. They're more like cousins than sisters, but just gonna work with them. And I also have my foundation on. What came in this month's glam bag was a concealer by Pure. It's the Disappearing Ink 4-in-1 concealer, and it's in dark. That's how it looks. It's very thick on the back of my hand. As you see, it's not moving that quickly, so I kind of like that. So let's try it on and see if it's a highlighter concealer that I can use under my eyes, or if it's better for spot concealing. Okay, so I definitely can use it for highlighting under my eyes. It blends really well, and it does feel lightweight. I feel like this concealer I could use for my everyday look because it's not too bright, and I love that for my everyday look because it looks more natural and it really blends beautifully. How easy was that to blend? Now, I wouldn't recommend this for, you know, if you're going for that bright concealed look. But if you're looking for something more subtle, then definitely. So now that I have it on, I don't feel like it's a full coverage. I feel like I need to add a bit more. I feel like it kind of oxidized a bit on me. I was a bit impressed, but now that it's on my face for a little while now, I'm not so much loving it. I don't feel like the coverage is all that great. I wouldn't be able to spot conceal with it because it would be a tinge offset to the color of my foundation. So I don't know what I would use it for. I mean, I feel like the light, because I have the light on me, it's giving a highlighted look, but in real life it's not giving me anything at all. Like under my eyes look a bit too white cast. Like there's no yellow undertone, and I like my highlighted concealers to have a yellow undertone. So just to help, I'm gonna apply a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Deep. I'm just gonna set under my eyes before it starts to crease with my SACHA Buttercup setting powder. Set the rest of my face. I'm gonna go to this powder that I've been using almost every day, and that's the Black OPAL Deluxe finishing powder in the shade Dark. On my face, I'm gonna move on to eyes. I'm not too sure what kind of look I'm gonna do for the eyes. All I know is I got this eye stick from EYEKO in the color Satin. It's like a taupey gray shade. Intense color and glossy finish. It's very nice and creamy, and it has a bit of sparkle in it. You see that sheen when I bend back? Like, yeah, it's very intense. So as I said, I'm not too sure what kind of look I'm gonna do. All I know is that I'm using this in it, and because it's spring, I want to add some kind of color to it. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Bitter. I'm gonna use a blending brush by Bedelium Tools. Should I do a wing? I'm not sure. I might do a wing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wing. Apply most of it in the center first and then outer, and because I'm gonna do a wing, I flick it out to kind of elongate my eye shape a bit, and then whatever is left I sweep it inward. Always feels weird doing a talk through. It's weird just sitting here talking to myself, talking to you guys. We're really talking to myself because it's not like you guys are talking back to me. Everything should fall. I'm secure. Next, I'm gonna take the Morphe M139 and I'm gonna pick up some of the Delete shade in my outer V area. Taking up that Bedelium tool and blending the edges of the Delete and Bitter. Now that we have that situation going, I first need to find the EYEKO pencil. Oh, here it is. And I'm just gonna apply this directly to my lid. Smooth and very creamy. It's not as pigmented as it was when I swatched it on the back of my hand. You can see, but it's not as intense, and I feel like it's because I have the foundation and concealer and I set it and all of that. So I feel like that's what's kind of messing up the whole vibe on the eyes, because swatching it on my hand is very rich and very pigmented. So I guess for something like this, I wouldn't necessarily prime with my concealer and stuff. I would just use my Urban Decay primer potion. It blends beautifully. I'm just applying a bit more just to get more intensity of the color. But I feel like this is the best that's gonna happen. Using my Sigma E55 brush, I'm gonna take some of the Bitter shade and apply this in between the Jumbo Stick and that Delete dark brown shade. Blends really well with the colors. It's not hard to blend. Because I'm doing a review of it, I'm not gonna set it. I'm gonna leave it as it is, and like it has a nice sheen to it. Like when you turn it, just I'm gonna create a wing. I'm gonna use the EYEKO Skinny Liquid Liner in black. My wing, the Cool Fat Eye Stick, it's kind of creasing, so because of that I will have to set it just to blend out the creasing as you would under your eyes. And then I'm gonna set it with this Bones shade in the palette. I'm gonna apply some mascara, and I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I'm gonna take the Vegas nail lashes by EYELURE in the style Easy Elegance. I'm gonna sweep away this dust that I have under my eyes. Okay, so the next thing that came in my Ipsy Glam Bag was this tweezer, and it's by CHELLA, C-H-E-L-L-A. So I'm gonna use this to apply my lashes today. Let's see. God, I love these tweezers. These tweezers give great control. Like, I don't know if it's this thing right here where you hold it from. It just makes life so much easier. And trust me, applying my lashes can be a hard task because my natural lashes are so curly, they always get in the way. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Wow. First, when I looked in my glam bag and I saw what I was getting, I'm like, really? Tweezers? Like, I can get a brush, an eyeshadow, something like tweezers, but I get it. I get it. Like, holding it in my hands, it gives me a firmer grip on it. I've never had such ease applying my lashes before. Like, I know to some of you it might be like, why is she so excited about some freaking tweezers? But you would understand if you have curly lashes like mine. I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face. I'm gonna first bronze my face, and I'm gonna use my Shea Moisture Illuminating Mineral Bronzer in the shade Dusk. It's the next for highlights. I'm gonna take this Joe Michelle Radiant Skin Highlighter in Lovely. Next for blush, I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. Go back to the eyes. First, I'm gonna take this LA Colors eyeliner pencil in the shade Turquoise, and I'm gonna run this in my waterline. From my Morphe 35B palette, I'm gonna take this blue shade right here, and I'm gonna apply this under my waterline. The edges, I'm gonna take some of the shade Bitter. Just gonna take some of my MAC Fix blush. I'm gonna go to our lips, and this was another thing I got in my glam bag, and it's by Tarte. It's the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Vibin. Like a rusty orangey shade. I'm gonna do a swatch on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna do it without lining my lips first. Really nice color. It has a weird scent though. Wow, this is very pigmented. From one application, and the pigmentation is very rich, so I'm just gonna go in with another coat. I wish it wasn't matte like how it is on my lips now. I really like how it looks when it has that little glossy tint, but when it dries matte, it kind of takes the luster of the color away. Even though it's drying down, my lips don't feel dry, which is always great for me with matte lips. The color almost reminds me of what I grew up seeing like the older women would wear, like my grandmother's. Color is very pigmented. As you saw, the first swipe that I gave of it was sufficient, and applicator made it easy where I could draw my lines easily and neatly. So I'm just gonna apply some more mascara on my bottom lashes, and the look is done. They look done. I don't have any inner tear duct highlight. For the inner duct tear highlight, I'm gonna take some more of the EYEKO Fat Eye Stick in Satin, and I'm gonna take a pointed detailer brush and just take some of the product off and just pop that in my inner tear duct. Pretty as an inner tear duct highlighter. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is the final look here and top and everything together. I really love how this look came out. I really love this lip. Again, I wish it would have stayed a bit glossy, but I do love the color. I do love the pigmentation of it, and I do love the feel on it. Just gonna give you guys a kiss test to see if it rubs off. Nothing. It's not coming off. So all in all, this was my review slash demo of what I got in my March Ipsy Glam Bag. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and until next time, stay beautiful. Mwah.